Do you struggle to make friends? If so, simple. This is a video where you and I get to explore simple strategies in how you can make new friends. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. This is a place whether you're a student at high school, college, sixth form, uni, or even working in the big wide world. This is where we can be together and focus on your mental health. So welcome. As we get older, sometimes what happens with friendships is that they can drift. And sometimes we think that and just automatically see it as a bad thing. But actually, friends come into and out of our lives for different reasons. And it's just about allowing that to happen. But actually, also what we need to bear in mind is that as we get older, we too change. Therefore, somebody that we used to be friends with, whether that was at college or at school, because you had all these interests together, naturally, as you can imagine, as you get older, it's going to change. So as we have these old friendships that aren't quite what they were or are even now, it's about kind of just looking back at them with fond memories and allowing yourself to recognise that you're allowed to change and you're allowed to have new friends too. But sometimes as we do get older, it gets hard because we don't know how to make friends. Okay, so my first strategy for us to be able to make new friends is I need us to work on ourselves. You might be thinking, but Jo, I'm looking to make new friends. Why do I want to home in on myself and look after myself? Well, actually, as we get older, things change. We change. And what I need us to do is I need us to make sure that we're on track with being who we want to be. But in order to do that, who are you? What are your interests? What is it that you're good at? And with that, it's by you exploring who you are and finding out what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what brings you joy, where is your favourite place to go to, what's your favourite thing to do, what's your favourite food, what's your favourite sport, what's your favourite lesson. By finding out things about who you are will allow you to find out and kind of be yourself when you're around other people. And by working on ourselves allows us to just make sure that we're building our self-esteem as well, because it's sometimes so easy for us to think, oh, I'm so desperate for friends, or oh, I've got good friends. Oh, they're I'm so lucky to have them. I'm so lucky to have them. Hold up. Actually, they're lucky to have you. That's because you've got self-esteem that's maybe low, thinking that that they're not lucky. But actually, they are lucky to have you. And by you just working on yourself and exploring, what type of friend do you want? What type of friend do you want to be like? And just exploring yourself will allow you to just hopefully build that esteem, build that ability to believe in yourself a little bit more, which will help you when it comes to finding friends. And a top tip to go with that strategy about working yourself, is to practice positive self-talk, okay? Google it. It's a really important thing that we need to do by talking positively to ourselves, that inner coach, that inner cheerleader within us. And one way that you can do that, if it's just too tricky, is to think of things that you're happy to have, that you're lucky to have, that you're grateful to have. And developing an attitude of gratitude is something that can be really helpful when it comes to that positive self-talk. My second strategy is talk to those people that are already around you. Okay, so if you're somebody that goes to, sixth form, I want you to, instead of thinking, oh my gosh, I need to make new friends, just start by talking to those ones around you. Because all I'm asking you to start doing is this simple conversationship starters. Now, the worst thing that's going to happen, and I can say this a couple of times, okay, but the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to say, hi, how are you? Or, hi, hope you're having a good day. Or, hi, God, isn't the weather terrible? It's raining today, summer, and it's raining. The worst thing that's going to happen, okay, is that they're going to be rude. They might say something nasty. This is the worst case scenario, which I doubt would happen, where they'd say something nasty, but we'll go with it. They might completely blank you, okay? So yes, that may sting a little, okay? That might hurt. However, actually what could happen is you could be speaking to a new, good, best friend. So sometimes it's about being brave. And my top tip for this particular strategy, just say hi. Just say hi to those around you. My next strategy is about actually joining any after school or lunchtime clubs or starting up a new hobby where you get to meet new people. Okay, now in order for you to meet new people means that you need to put yourself out there, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy because you're going to have to tap into being brave, but you're never going to be able to make new friends unless you meet new people, and that is by you putting yourself out there. And my top tip for this strategy is just start to say yes. So if we get any social invitations, any opportunities where we can make new friends, I want you to start saying yes. My next strategy is I want you to keep the conversation flowing. I want you to show that you're interested, okay? And in order for you to do that is to ask open-ended questions, okay? So we're not necessarily going to go to somebody, hi, how are you? Because yes, it is open-ended, because hopefully there's a conversation that could come out of that. It could just be like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. So it might be, hi, what's been good about your day so far? So it's about having these questions, but making sure that they've got the opportunity to talk. Because do you know what? People love talking about themselves. And it's not because they're being self-centered or selfish. It's because actually, maybe for the first time in a while, somebody's cared enough to actually ask them questions. So my top tip for that one is just show you're interested. Show you're interested, because by being curious and by listening to them, that really will allow, if they're the right person for you, if they're to be a good new friend, then that will really just get things going. And then by keeping those conversations flowing, you'll be able to put your bit in, and hopefully you'll find out what you've got in common too. My next strategy is about maybe seeing if there's any old friends that you have just lost contact with. Now, these are the type of people that you'd look through your phone book and you'd be, I wonder if they're all right. So I want you to go through your phone book, and just as you go through it, just, I hope they're all right. Oh, I know they're all right. Yeah, they're good. Oh, I've not heard from that person for a while. Or, oh God, I can't believe that person's even in my address book. But those people that are like, oh, I hope they're okay. Oh, I haven't heard from them in a while. My next top tip, contact them, reach out. You guys have had something in common and had that friendship in the past. It's not saying that it's dead and it's gone. It just might need a little bit of TLC. So yes, make sure that you reach out. My next strategy is open up, care, and share. By you being open and showing that you're caring and kind of being able to share your stories and share, sharing is a great thing. It could be sharing jokes, sharing food, always a good one, sharing stories. By you being open about how you feel as a person will allow them to recognise that it's okay for them to be open. Now, there is a difference here, and I need us to make sure that it's about opening up and not oversharing, okay? What we're trying to do is we're trying to open up the space so then that person can feel comfortable talking. But we're not oversharing where we're just literally going, here's all my worries, boom, put them on you, because that's not an equal friendship. So what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to make sure that you're open up, show that you care, and then there you are, ready to share your experiences, your stories, your jokes, and all else, food as well. And the top tip for you in order to do that is to just be there where you can share just that gentle amount of information, but not overshare. So there you have it. There's just some strategies with some top tips, but don't forget, friendships are naturally about an effort. Okay, we naturally need to make that effort with our friendships. Yes, some friendships are easier than others. That's okay, but we mustn't take our friendships for granted. So even though you're watching this video looking to make new friends, maybe you have, like I said in one of those strategies, got some old friends that you could look after those friendships as well. Stay awesome. I'm here and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye guys.